So many people see today as the kickoff to summer, the day to get on the lake and have some beers, or the day to log into your email for sale offers from everything from everything from mattresses to mopeds. But Memorial Day's true purpose couldn't be further from any of those things that are focused on the self, as Memorial Day is about remembering those who put us, the U.S., ahead of themselves. Gordon Severson gives us a closer look.
History comes alive at Fort Snelling, a Memorial Day celebration the old-fashioned way.
Here today at Fort Snelling, we're recreating the ceremonies that were happened here in 1942.
Tom Lallam says this is what Memorial Day might have looked like during World War II.
Speeches, artillery salutes, soldiers parading.
But the history of this holiday goes back much further than that.
It goes back to the end of the American Civil War. Over 750,000 Americans lost their lives in that conflict. The war touched everyone, essentially. And people were trying to find a way to remember the sacrifices of their family members who had perished.
Following a practice that dates back to ancient Roman times, families started placing flowers at the grave sites of their loved ones as a sign of respect. These decoration days happened in the spring. The idea quickly spread to communities across the country and caught the eye of Major General John Logan in 1868. He issued the Memorial Day Act, which formally established May 30th as an annual celebration to honor the lives that were lost during the Civil War.
It continued throughout the second half of that century, and by the time of the First World War, the Civil War generation had passed. But then America found itself involved in two foreign wars, the First World War and the Second World War.
With new generations looking for a way to honor their lost loved ones. That's when Memorial Day became an annual celebration to honor service members from all wars and conflicts.
And it was in the late 1960s that the federal government passed legislation officially establishing Memorial Day as a holiday.
Under the Uniform Monday Holiday Act of 1968, Memorial Day was moved to the last Monday in May. The act also moved President's Day to the third Monday in February and Columbus Day to the second Monday in October.
I have a dream.
Years later, Martin Luther King Jr. Day would be added as the third Monday in January.
As you can see, it's much more than just the beginning of summer and summer vacation and lake time. It's a way to remember those who sacrificed for our country, honor our past, and hopefully learn from it so that as a nation, we don't repeat some of those mistakes that we made, that we don't fight another civil war, that we can find solutions to our issues by talking to one another.
And another interesting factoid that I learned today was that original date of May 30th was chosen for Memorial Day because no major battles were fought on that day during the Civil War. Leaders at that time didn't want people to connect the day to any specific moments during the war. They wanted a day that focused on the war as a whole and the impact it had on so many lives.
It's interesting, Gordon. I know you're a student of history. On these big days, Memorial Day should kind of speak for itself as to what it is, but it can get lost in the clutter. I had 200 emails this morning from somebody trying to sell me socks.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on. I mean, I was even looking, we were talking earlier, we're looking for parades. There's not a lot of parades going on. People are out shopping and doing other things. So yeah, it was kind of fun to learn the quick history of why we have this holiday here.